It's important because you can find the exact middle between this point and this point. And the formula for midpoint is x2 plus x1 over 2 comma y2 plus y1 over 2. Okay, the distance formula is useful because you can find the exact distance between this point and this point. And the formula is d equals y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared.
To the magic of geometry, angle relationships. Today we are going to learn about 5 different types of angles. First, we have adjacent angles. 2 angles that lie in the same plane and have a common vertex and a common side, but no common interior points. In this picture right here, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. The next type of angles that we are learning about today are a linear pair. It's a pair of adjacent angles with a non-common side that are opposite rays. Here, angle 1 and angle 2 are a linear pair. Next, we have vertical angles. Vertical angles are 2 congruent adjacent angles formed by intersecting lines. Here in this picture, angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical, and angle 3 and angle 4. The next type of angle is complementary angles, and those are 2 angles with measures that sum up to 90 degrees. Here, angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. The final type of angle that we're learning about today is supplementary angles, and those are 2 angles with measures that sum up to 180 degrees. They can also be linear pairs, and in this picture, angle 1 measures 120 degrees, angle 2 measures 60 degrees, and that is the magic of geometry. We're going to do a practice problem about angle relationships. In this problem, we are going to find x and y. First, we are going to solve for x. 2x plus 25 equals 3x minus 10 because vertical angles are congruent and equal to each other. 25 equals x minus 10, we simplify, and then x equals 35. Now, with that information, we can solve for y. 3x plus 10 plus y equals 180 because these angles are supplementary. 3 times 35, which is x, we substitute, plus 10 plus y equals 180. 115 plus 10 plus y equals 180. Simplify, 125 plus y equals 180. Simplify again, and y will equal 85. And you have done your practice problem.
Today I'll be talking to you about the hardest lesson in Chapter 1, Lesson 7, 3-Dimensional Figures.
Chances of being born are so slim.
Now this is a rectangular prism. Have you ever wondered how much space this takes up? Well, there's a way to figure that out. To find the surface area of any prism, you must multiply the perimeter of the base by the height of the solid. Then you have to add 2 times the area of the base. To find the volume, you have to multiply the area of the base times the height of the solid. To find the surface area of a regular pyramid, you must multiply the perimeter of the base by the slant height and divide it by 2. Then you have to add the area of the base. To find the volume, you must multiply the area of the base by the height of the solid and divide it by 3. Now if you wanted to find the surface area of a cylinder, you have to multiply 2 pi by the radius and the height of the solid. Then add 2 pi multiplied by the radius squared. And to find the volume, you must multiply pi by the height of the solid times the radius squared. To find the surface area of a cone, you have to multiply pi by the radius and the slant height. Then add pi times the radius squared. To find the volume, you must multiply the height times pi r squared divided by 3. By multiplying the radius squared times 4 pi, you can find the surface area of a sphere. And you have to multiply pi r cubed by 4 to find the volume of the sphere. Now, back to the practice problem. To find the surface area of the box, we have to find the perimeter of the base by adding up all the sides, which equals 29, then multiplying that by the height to get 116. We also have to find the area of the base by multiplying the length times width, and multiply that by 2 to get 90. Finally, we add 116 and 90 to get an answer of 206 inches squared. To find the volume of the prism, we multiply the base by height to get 180 inches cubed.